What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? Thought I'd pop on, say hello. Wait for some people to get in the room here. Well, hello, Melissa. Hello. You did make it to a live stream. Good day from Australia. It probably is daytime there, huh? What is it? Probably like 8 in the morning, something like that. What's up, y'all? What's up? So, yeah, no Sean tonight, obviously, but I figured I'd pop on, say what's up. I'm not even in the workshop. I'm just hanging out like on my patio, like trying to make this look cool. So far, so good. I think. I don't know. The light's a little dim. Let me try and mess with it. Bam! How's that, guys? Looking better. Hello from Las Vegas. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? So much to talk about. What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to dive into? We got locations coming up. We got some new episodes. We got some big news coming, guys. Like some pretty amazing stuff. California trips, heck yes. We actually got asked to come back to go back to the Winchester Mystery House. They asked us to come and do like a return to episode out there, so that should be pretty sweet. That's probably going to be closer to like the end of the year before we do that one, maybe even early next year. But yeah, that one's going to be insane. That place, like the episode that we filmed there, that was the first time I'd ever even been to the Winchester Mystery House. So it was like on my bucket list forever. And so even just pulling up, I remember being like, holy shit. Like I mean, the episode doesn't even do it justice. If you haven't been there, I mean, it really is one of those things where you just pull up and you just go, geez, like it's massive. Like this lady, she built that thing. Like she kept going. Like she was like, this is pretty awesome. Okay, let's see what you got. Oh, I see Bill from PSPR Paranormal. What's up, Bill? If you guys didn't see, I posted on our community page. We did an interview on Bill's channel a few months back. So if you haven't already, go check that out after the stream and listen to Sean and I talking about our very first paranormal experiences and a whole bunch of other stuff. That was cool. I think that, Bill, you're normally like your interviews are only like what, like an hour long maybe, and ours was like almost 3 hours. That's what happens when you get me and Sean in front of a camera. We're like, okay, we're just never gonna stop. What else you guys got? Don't forget to smash the like button. I like it. Have you guys ever watched? Have you guys ever seen? Oh, what's his name? Davey504. Have you guys ever watched his videos? I don't know why, but just randomly one of his videos popped up on my feed. It was one of those nights where, you know, like I'm like watching something comedy, and then like 3 hours later I'm learning how to speak giraffe. You know, it's like one of those nights, and just randomly his videos came on, and he's this funny like Italian guy that plays bass, and he's always like, slap the like button, slap the like button. I don't know why he sounded Jamaican there for a second, but he's definitely Italian. 1:30 p.m. in Australia. Dang, that is insane. I can't even imagine. Love your videos. We love you too. Found you guys through Nukes. Yeah, guys, Nukes. Jay, holy hell. Like, the first time he featured us, we got an email from him, and he was like, hey guys, you know, really loving your stuff. You know, I'd love to feature you. And I was like, awesome, dude. Like, please, please, please. And I was like, use whatever you want. It's yours, man. Just go for it. And then we had like tremendous growth. I mean, that was only about a month ago, maybe a month and a half at the most. And it helped a lot. Probably 90% of you guys are here from that one or this new one that he posted. But he said about a week or two after that one, I was like, hey man, we've got a bunch more episodes coming up. Do you want to use any of them for another episode? I was like, feel free, go ahead. And he was like, yeah, man. He goes, I try not to feature, the same channel too often, because I don't want people to see the same things all the time. And I was like, cool, man. I was like, no worries. I was like, let me know a few months down the line, whatever, you can use any of our stuff. And then he sends me an email like 5 days ago, and he was like, actually, never mind. He's like, forget what I said. He's like, I'm doing like a top 5 ghost hunters one, and he goes, it would be absolutely ridiculous of me not to include you guys. And I was like, sweet. I was like, thanks, man. And so he was like, yeah, so you'll be in this next one coming up. And then yeah, I mean, we got another, I think we got 8,000 or 9,000 subscribers, or sorry, 800 or 900 subscribers just from the second one already. So if you guys are from the first video, you rock. If you guys are from the second video, you rock. Awesome. Very, very cool to see you guys here. All right, let's roll up. Bill says, thanks for the shout out. Heck yes, man. Paranormal world is small, especially the good ones. So we have to really get each other's back so we can get out there and show people the truth. Love your videos. Thank you. New here. Thank you, Kelly. Let's see what else. 7:30 in Dubai. Whoo, that's early. Watching YouTube at 7:30. Good props right there. Dude. I know. We're cutting back on the dudes, guys. If you haven't noticed, I've started to censor them, like how we censor out, the curse words. Watch carefully. There's a couple times you'd be like, see my mouth moving. It's like, beep, and I'm just saying, dude. So thanks, guys. You made us have to do that. I'm kidding. Oh, the channel's amazing. Nope, you're amazing. Thanks, man. Robert, yeah, we appreciate it. You're always commenting, saying, like the videos, share the videos. We really appreciate that, man. That seriously means a lot to us. Can't wait for more behind the scenes stuff. Oh, wait, can't wait for more videos not behind the scenes stuff. Ooh, I know. See, the problem is trying to get to these locations. I mean, realistically, it sucks, but we can get maybe one investigation done every month. With travel and logistics and filming and editing, it sucks, but until we can really just do it full time, that's about the most we can do. And so that's why we were trying to figure out ways to kind of give you guys a little bit more content in between the actual episodes. So hopefully, I mean, obviously it's not going to replace the full episodes, but it's just kind of like a little teaser waiting on the next one. What made you interested in the paranormal? It's a pretty long story, and actually I was just saying, I did an interview with Bill at PSPR Paranormal, talking about that. But in a nutshell, I grew up in a house, or I moved to a house when I was 8 years old with my family that we found out used to be a satanic church. So we found altars in the attic, altars in the basement, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I actually would hear footsteps going around in the attic, and I would be just laying in bed. And I was like a boy growing up in Texas, so I knew what like a raccoon or what a squirrel, I knew what that kind of stuff sounded like. And this was not that. This was like heavy, like boot footprints or footsteps. And I would hear it go from one side of the attic, and they would just stop like right above me. And so I'm laying in bed like, I was only 8, so I was like, what in the hell? But what really got me going is one night I felt something sit on my bed and woke me up, like heavy enough that it sat down and I woke up. And I figured it was one of my brothers. I've got 2 brothers. And so I opened my eyes and I look, and it's not my brother, or it's this black shadow. Kind of looked like this right here, except for even darker. It was like darker than dark. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And it was just sitting on the edge of the bed. It was staring at the wall. It was like staring off to the side. And I just remember looking at it, just being like, what the hell is this? And I wasn't as equipped at 8 as I am now, so I was like, see ya when I bolted out of there. But yeah, ever since then, I kind of it sparked that interest of like, what the hell was that, and can I capture it again? And even more so than that, are there other people that have had the same experiences, and am I able to help them understand that it's not something, it's not something that they're crazy for seeing or anything like that. It's something that this world, this paranormal world exists, and I'm gonna prove it. That's kind of where that started. Oh, I see Marley sent another super chat. Marley, man, look at you go. That's 2 already. You're fantastic. Love you guys. No, we love you. You're amazing. Are you going to any haunted hospitals? Funny you mentioned that. So I've been twice now. This is going to be my 3rd time going, but one of the bigger locations that we plan on filming here just in the next couple of months is Waverly Hills Sanitarium, guys. So get ready for that one, because that's 160,000 square foot, 5-story tuberculosis hospital that's been abandoned since the 1940s. So it's about to get ridiculous. The first 2 times that I went, so the first time was with like a group, like not a huge group. I think it was like 8 people, something like that. And we caught some crazy stuff. We heard some noises and things like that. But the second time that I went by myself. So I was like, cool, I've set up my cameras, I'll see you guys later. And they locked me in, locked the door, and left me there for like 8 hours. That I got asked that question in an interview recently, and somebody was like, what's the one moment, or have there been any moments where you were just like, what the am I doing? Like where you really questioned, like, holy shit, and you were scared, like really scared. And that was it. Like being locked in that place totally alone for 8 hours was insane. And I was getting stuff thrown at me. I got scratched. What was crazy is I got scratched so hard that I actually started bleeding. And I was wearing, it was winter time. I think it was like January or February. And so I was wearing like shirt, like thermal shirt, jacket, and something scratched me down my side. And it didn't tear any clothing. It didn't tear anything. All it did was tear my skin enough that it started bleeding. And I was like, holy shit, like that hurt. And I was hearing full conversations between people, so loud and so clear that I was like, there has to be somebody else in here. Like like the staff or somebody broke in or something. And there was nobody else in there, guys. It was nuts. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Marley. You're awesome. Let's see. So awesome to watch the growth in the last month. Thank you so much, Anthony. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. I mean, the features, YouTube. I saw on our analytics, YouTube has recommended our videos, I think 3.1 million times now. So not all 3.1 million clicked it, but it's at least shown up on 3.1 million people's feeds and things like that. And it's actually brought over, I think it was like close to like 300,000 unique views. So guys, like that's amazing, especially because we're going on, I think, 7 months old now. So seriously, like you guys are amazing. Got to go to Waverly. Yep, that's where we're going. San Antonio. That's where I'm from. Dallas. Well, Dallas. San Antonio's fun though. We used to go to the river walk all the time. She knows what I'm talking about. And you know about the river walk, don't lie. We used to sit there and watch people fall into the river. They'd stumble out of all the bars drunk, and they'd just be like, oh, spam. I was like, oop. You messed up. You messed up. Gotta go, waiting for your next video. Love you. Take care. Next video soon, guys. We're filming it this weekend. I think that's the plan, filming it this Sunday. Grew up in a haunted house. Hey, I know the feeling there. Waverly is sick. Where in Texas? I was born in Dallas, but I lived. This house was in Josephine, Texas. Tiny little town, just east of Dallas. Cannot wait for Waverly. Me neither. Where's Sean at Taco Bell? Probably. If you guys remember from the last one, I think Sean was working tonight. He was busy tonight, but yeah, I figured I'd just pop on for a little bit and say hello. Pinhurst, would love to go there. Jerome Grand Hotel, yes. That would be sweet. That's not actually too far either. That's Arizona, isn't it? And we're in Nevada, northern Nevada, but still. You were on Nuke's Top 5 tonight. Did he post another one? Or did you watch a video tonight and you saw us on there? Let's see. Dallas, Texas. I'm from Dallas. Yeah, look at all you Dallas people. Woo, woo. Yeah. Dallas is the Hollywood of Texas. Let's be real. I mean, let's be honest. You know, that's everybody else. Everyone from Houston's like, yeah. Good night, CJ. How much? Ooh, I hate the chat sometimes just freaks out. It just goes like whoosh, whoosh, moves around everywhere. It's like the Ovilus. It just spits out words. I can't even read it. Sushi manatee lip shoelaces. Who bought the shirt? Hey, I think 3 or 4 people bought the shirt, but nobody's posted a selfie in it yet. I'm so upset. Who bought it? If you're in here, post the selfie. Hashtag the haunted side. Tag us in that. I want to see somebody wearing a shirt that says sushi manatee lips shoelaces. And if you haven't heard of this, you need to get over to the merch and check it out. How much of your ghost hunts are real and how much is fake? Great question. 100% of everything that happens is authentic and genuine. Now, that's not to say that 100% of everything that happens is definitely paranormal. I know when things do happen, I mean, you guys comment on it a lot. You see Sean and I really try and go through and debunk things and try and find logical explanations for stuff. So everything that's happening, there's nothing that's contrived. There's nothing that we intentionally do to mislead people into thinking that it was paranormal. But, you know, obviously there's things that are going to happen. You know, there's going to be bumps, there's going to be scratches, there's going to be stuff that happens that might not be paranormal, and that's why you won't hear us say like, oh, this is absolutely 100% paranormal. You know, we try to keep a kind of level head with everything and say like, you know, this is what happened. This is what we think it could have been, but we'll leave it up to you guys to really decide. Greetings from McKinney. Yeah, look at that, McKinney, Allen, Plano, Princeton, Farmersville. Hey, I'm telling you what. You keep growing. You'll keep growing if you keep the formula. Thank you so much. Don't go Ghost Adventures on us. Speaking of which, just gonna throw out some of the really freaking amazingly awesome good news. Guys, I have been working on a partnership for the last few months with, you might have seen an Instagram post about it, but there's a company based out of Texas, Austin, Texas, called the Lens Loft. And basically they are a camera and gear rental company. So, you know, if you're an aspiring photographer, you're shooting a feature and you don't have the 20 grand to buy, you know, a really expensive camera, you can just rent one for, you know, $400 a week or whatever, get your filming done and go. Long story short, I was like, hey, we're filming a paranormal series. We would love to work out a partnership with you. You know, let us use some of the gear that you have in the warehouse. And in return, we'll say, you know, this video is brought to you by Lens Loft and whatever, you know, and you guys can go over there if you need something, you know, need a nice camera. And I was expecting it, you know, them to come back and be like, oh, sure, you know, we can send you like a decent camera. Maybe we could have a, you know, another like night vision camera or two or something like that. But we got an email back from the guy who owns it. And first off, I got an email back like within an hour. So usually you send out emails like that, you might hear back in a week or two, you know, maybe a month or two later. He got back to me within an hour and he just goes, I think the first word was just like, fuck yeah, or something like that. Like, and I worded it like very professional. And he just says back, fuck yeah. He goes, let's do it, man. He goes, I love paranormal. And he sent me literally a list of everything in their warehouse. And he goes, you can have whatever you want for as long as you want. Done deal. You know, let's do this. And I was like, wait, is this Christmas morning? So anyways, long story short, guys, we have got quite an enormous amount of gear that's in the mail right now. We actually get it, I think, on Wednesday. We will have the exact same camera setup as all of the major network ghost shows, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, all of them. Like the exact cameras, lenses, everything that they use, we will have the exact same gear. So if you already like the cinematography, if you already like the shots, if you already like the way the investigations look, they're about to jump up like 1,000% in image quality, in all of that. And keep in mind that we are not going to be on a major network. We have turned down multiple offers, guys, dozens of offers, because they want to change us. They want things to be different. They want us to do things that we, don't want to do just for ratings, quote unquote ratings. So get this, guys. We don't need it. We don't need them. We have the ability now to put out a product that's going to look like everything that you've seen on TV, and put it right on YouTube, put it right here for you guys, so you can binge watch the hell out of it, and it's going to look exactly like everything that you see on TV, the exact same production quality. So we are pretty freaking stoked on that one, guys. Pretty freaking stoked on that one. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Get a red camera. Oh man, you don't even know. You don't even know. Get the red dragon, the Ari Alexas. We're gonna have like a plethora of C200s. That's like the one that we've been wanting. It's the Canon C200. Without going all super techie on you guys, because most of you be like, "What the hell? It's a camera. Just turn it on and go. Get some furniture thrown at you, Patrick. That's what we're here for." But the C200 it's a smaller, compact body, but I mean, the quality is there. Like it's amazing, but it's portable enough that we can keep our investigation style, which is kind of that like run and gun. You know what I mean? Like Sean doesn't need a massive, huge unit to sit on his shoulder or something like that. I think that kind of would hinder kind of our get in and get scared and get out kind of thing. So. Yeah, C200s, man. It's going to be insane. Awesome. Who needs TV? For real, though, guys. For real. Very good news. Have you thought of helping souls by letting them know the year and that they've passed? Absolutely. See, that's another thing, too. I think we said that on the last chat. Usually, you guys will see about like 10% of the full investigation, like everything that we did from start to finish. We started doing the behind the scenes stuff, and I think you guys have been liking that quite a bit. And we do that to kind of, like I'm saying, kind of fill the void. But after the investigation, we do spend quite a bit of time walking around and trying to see if we can help the spirits or help somebody or help, if somebody's stuck there, try and kind of get them to pass through or pass on. We definitely spend a lot of time afterwards, taking care of anything that we can do like that. Definitely, guys. Eureka Opera House was the first vid. I loved it. It's a game changer. I think leading up to that one, that's what we kept saying is, guys, and Sean, I'm done, man. I'm done. This place is insane. I'm done. Great to see you too. Please let them know the year. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I'd say like it's this year. I like the cheaper cameras. They pick up more anomalies. It's true. It's true. But trust me, the C200s, they're going to do the job just fine. Plus, we're going to keep the same night vision cameras. We're going to keep the same static cameras that we use, the Sony, the handheld night vision that I walk around with. Sometimes we're going to keep all that going. Just the main shots, the shots where we're like, the B-roll stuff in the beginning, all of that kind of stuff, the interviews that we do, that sort of stuff. It's going to look juicy. Great to see. You said no to the channels that are changing you. Oh yeah, guys, no, we're not doing it for the money. We're not doing it for the fame. We're doing it for the love of the field and love of paranormal. So these companies throwing huge figures at us, and I just laugh because I'm like, if that's how you lead the conversation, probably not going to work out. And we have a amazing team of attorneys that I've used for years and years and years now, entertainment attorneys, and they're not going to sneak things by and have us sign stuff that then they're like, okay, let's go. Because guys, seriously, it was like, oh cool, you have a show? That's awesome. Whatever, we're going to send a team of like 8 people to film you at these places you don't even get to choose. And then at the end of it, we are going to take all the footage because we own everything. We're going to take all of it back. We're going to edit it however the hell we want, make whatever the hell we want happen, and put it out. And you can do nothing about it because we own it and we own you. So go to the next location. And not only that, they own everything that they film, but they own, all of the financial control of everything, all of it. So then not only that, but then they can come back and say, so we watched the episodes, we watched the videos, and we think you're worth $100 an episode, and can't do anything. We have to be like, okay, I guess I'm gonna be living in a tent. People will be talking to me via EVP here pretty soon. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. That's why we love YouTube, because we can put all the passion, everything into it, and just put it up here for you guys. And then watch an ad in the beginning and skip it, and that helps though, guys. Seriously, watching a little bit of those ads, that helps us quite a bit. Hello from Oregon. Sweet. I was in Oregon. I lived in Portland for about 5 or 6 years. Vids are great because you don't act like 2-year-olds. Chickens running and screaming. I know, right? I never understood that. Like, if something crazy goes down, I'm like, let's go. You know what I mean? I'm like running to it. I don't get it. Really enjoyed your channel. I've investigated paranormal for more than 25 years. Awesome. I have to say that you seem to be the most genuine group I've seen. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that, man. That really means a lot to us. Better quality cameras is always better when it comes to evidence, especially. Yep, I like it. I like Explore With Us. Fernley, Nevada. Check them out. Yeah, I'd love to go out to Fernley. That's not too far from here. It's only about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We love to go out that way. What's the most haunted place you've been to? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Like haunted building or haunted city. Virginia City is crazy, guys. Like, I live about maybe 25, 30 minutes away from Virginia City here in Nevada. And my God, like that city, it doesn't matter what building you walk into, there's something there. So I don't know. I mean, Savannah, Georgia is crazy. That place has so much history, so much energy out there. I was just talking about Waverly Hills. Waverly Hills is ridiculous. Like, it doesn't even make sense how haunted that place is. See, it's moving around again. Come on, YouTube. If you guys want, do some super chats. Just saying, help us get some more episodes filmed. I'll be able to see your question like huge in color. Get some of that stuff going. Do you still have the video up about suggestions on how to do investigations? I do. Yeah, if you go scroll down kind of the middle bottom of of the page, you'll see like the equipment review stuff. There's one called 10 Steps to Becoming a Ghost Hunter. One word, the haunted side. Yeah. Would you ever use a Ouija board? I don't know. Probably not, only because I really try to come from a scientific side. And with that said, I mean, take that with a grain of salt because we're all experimenting. We have no idea. It's all just experiments and trying things and trying new things. Even, I mean, because we have the Obulus, which is basically a digital Ouija board, right? It takes things in the air and makes words out of it. So we're on the fence with it. I'll say that, we've got some awesome results, but we've also got a shirt that says Sushi Manatee Lips Shoelaces. So, it's all experimenting, come to Michigan, heck yes. Shoot me an email. Guys, seriously, if you have a location, shoot me an email, patrick@thehauntedSide.com. Then I can save it into locations, and then when I do start doing research and start planning out routes, I can just go through and find them all. So shoot me an email with all of those guys because that really helps. Your equipment is already better than most YouTubers. Thank you. Yeah, the Kinect camera, I built that from scratch. Anybody wants one, let me know. Okay, keep going. Oh, YouTube, why? What model Canon was that? The camera that we're going to be using is the C200, the C300, and the C800. Oh, look at Bill throwing 5. Oh, Bill. Making me blush, man. Let's scroll down. What he said. Go get some Homicide merch. I'm wearing my limited edition Homicide hat right now. Heck yes, man. That was very limited edition. I think we made like 10. So like literally, and we're not. I don't think we're gonna do. Actually, I know we're not gonna do that hat again. So yeah, you have one of 10. All right. Let's see. Get some questions. What do you guys have? Let's see. Do you listen to EVP I sent you from Dayton? Yes, I have been like so busy. There's been working on these deals, working on these locations. I'm getting a ton of emails from everybody. Thank you so much. If I don't reply, I'm pretty good about replying within a day or two. If I don't, just shoot me another email and just be like, Patrick, seriously, listen to this. And I promise you I'll get to it. I'm pretty sure though I listened to that one, Anthony, because you sent that was a couple of weeks back, if I remember. Super excited to see Eureka. I live in Eureka, but I'm in Eureka, California. Oh yeah. We need to come out that way too, though. There's some good stuff up there. Okay, truly love your. If I truly love a channel, I'll usually watch full ads to help the channel. Thank you, Andy. That means a lot. You guys should come to my house and contact the spirits for me. You got it. We need to do some private residences. We just need to find the people who are willing to let us actually come out and film there. We had one, guys. We had one. Oh my God. It was a whole block. Like there was a cul-de-sac in like rural Nevada. And there was a whole cul-de-sac that there had been, I think it was five or I think it was 6 actually. There were 6 suicides in the last 2 years in this cul-de-sac. And these people were like, there's something doing this. Like we see the same dark figure, we hear the same noises, and it just travels around underneath the ground around all of our houses. And Sean and I were like, let's go. And then at the last second, they backed out and they said, we don't want it to be filmed. We don't want it to be like, put up to where people can see it. And I was like, trust me. I was like, we can blur out your faces. We can blur out everything. Like nobody will know if it's in Alaska or if it's in, Italy. Like nobody will know. And they said that they wouldn't do it. And I was like, man, that would have been an amazing, amazing episode. Not to mention, we would have been able to possibly rid that spirit or handle whatever it was that was doing this to people, affecting them. And like guys, like of the 20 or 30 people that live in that area, like half of them started like getting like crazy diseases that just they had no history of, kidneys shutting down, blood clots. I mean, there was so much crazy negative stuff happening, that we wanted to just get out there and help. And then even after all that, they just kind of said, actually, we're just going to handle it. We're going to do what we can. And I was like, oh, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they call us. What's up, guys? What's up? Have a ringing in your ear? I get that every once in a while. And somebody told me that it's when a plane flies over your head, you get a ringing in your ear. No? Probably not. Has anybody else ever heard that? No? I'm just going crazy. Placerville. Yes, Hangtown. So we know Haunted Hangtown Ghost Tours. Eugene, you probably know him or heard of him. He does a tour, but they do the Carey House. And I've been in touch with him to get over and investigate the Carey House. So that one's in the works. Why would you not use an authentic psychic? We haven't done it in the series yet, but there's a couple. Oh, Miss Cute, my sushi hoodie's coming soon. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, we have used a psychic before, and there's one. She's an Irish lady that, I'm skeptical with everything, equipment, psychics, the whole thing. I mean, everything. I'm gonna be skeptical on it. But she has like literally just blown me away on several different occasions. So you might see her. St. Augustine Lighthouse, that one is in the works. Limp Mansion, absolutely. St. Louis, right? Limp Mansion's in St. Louis, I'm pretty sure. You and your crew should come visit and do ghost hunting, old abandoned city, Chernobyl. Yeah, heck yes. We're totally down. That's going to take quite a few patrons, but we'll make it over there. And again, guys, patron, let's go. I think we're at like 28 patrons right now. Unbelievable. Like, you guys are so amazing. Seriously. That I think it's like maybe $138, I think, right now. That doesn't sound like a lot. Like when you say $138 a month, guys, that's what it costs for like one night of hotel in Eureka. So that helped us pay for that episode. To rent that building was $400 for the night. So that helped cut into that. So literally, Patreon, the PayPal link, all of it, guys. Anything that you can help with, seriously, that is. I can't even put it into words. Like it's every time I see an email like that, it makes me so excited because I'm like, I cannot believe that you guys are loving the content and loving the channel that much that you're like, you know what, instead of that $5 coffee tomorrow morning, I'm gonna throw it your way and go communicate with some dead people. We really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Woodstock Opera House. Oh, guys, that moth from Donovanville, he's back. It was like this big, as big as my face. Lord have mercy. Okay. You hear the Iron Gate, Patrick? No. You go with reading all the comments? I try. Guys, I'm up every morning, 8 o'clock. I'm sitting there reading all the comments from the night before, and I promise you, I will always do that for as long as I possibly can. I mean, when we're starting to get 100,000 views in the first hour and like 40,000 comments, it's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to try. Like, I promise you, I will just keep going until I can't, anymore. I promise you, I will never. We're never gonna turn into that. Where we're just kind of like, we're there, see ya, I can't be like that. Goldfield Hotel, that one's in the works. Anthony's in Vegas, rock and roll. We need to come down to Vegas. Actually, we're due for a Vegas trip. Come across a full-bodied apparition, what would I say? Do you mind if I film you, sir? Just have a seat right here. No. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake, sorry to tell you. 1,000 subscribers without a video challenge is fake Without a video challenge is fake. Sorry to tell you. I don't know what that means. Are you trying to say that we're fake? We're not. I promise, guys. Spirit. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Do you guys have negative crap follow you home? We do quite a bit to kind of ward off things like that from happening, or at least try our best to not get it to happen. We've definitely felt like these have tried, and we've had to really kind of put them in their place. But it's tough. I mean, the spiritual world. I mean, it's not understood. It's not fully understood, so we don't know what exactly is happening. Oh, is that what you guys are hearing? The stool that's squeaking around. That is kind of creepy, though. That sounds like an iron gate. Maribel Blue. Oh, 1999. Maribel, you're amazing. Actually, guys, got something in the works with Miss Maribel there. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let's just say things are looking like a pretty amazing Halloween special. But that's all I'm going to say. Nothing else. Unless somebody else does a super chat, then I'm gonna spill the beans. Sorry, Mario. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. Ding, 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 ding. What if you? Dude, that's awesome. Thank you. I don't know what exactly you were saying was awesome, but I appreciate it. Okay, I think I'm almost there. Good morning from Germany. Guten Tag. Was magst du? Wie geht's? Was magst du? Speaking the Dutch. You guys didn't know I could speak German, did you? That's just about all I know. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Can I shoot you an email to get a Connect built? Yes, absolutely. Shoot me an email. Don't spend $1,200 on that camera. Because I've seen them, guys. Like the cheapest one I could find was like $600 or $700. There was one that was $1,200. I was like, what? I was like, literally battery, tablet, Xbox 360 camera, $200, $300, done. Maggie says, I'm a patron. Yes, you are. You're amazing. Thank you. Born in 1960 in Reno. Heck yes. Reno's pretty awesome, guys. I'm liking it out here. Everything seems to be pretty haunted, too. So, this channel rocks. No. You rock. Placerville. Yes. We need to get out there. We definitely need to get out there. You want to hook up with the haunted side? Let's go. We need to do some collab videos. Who do you guys want to see us collab with? That was a question I was going to ask here pretty soon. Look, Maggie, spill the beans. Kayla, $20. Ah! Maribel, do you care? Can I at least say? Can I say where? Can I say where at least? I gotta get the okay from her. I can't believe you're from Dallas. Heck yes, born and raised. You guys do a very good job. Investigation is fun to watch. Thank you. Somebody posted an amazing comment earlier and said that they really like how it's not just like, we have really good cinematography and then the investigation just goes, and just feels like bland and stale and everything like that. They say we have the perfect mix of like cinematography with paranormal knowledge, and then we're idiots. Like we're goofballs. We just have fun, and we make it entertaining, and we're not running away from crazy things that are happening. We're running towards crazy things that are happening. Okay. Study the Haunted bids. They're not fake. Thank you. Guys, please, like, rip them apart. Like, do whatever you need to do. Like, if you can come up, if you can figure out how something happened logically, do it. Because I would rather it come out that it was something that wasn't, paranormal, than to have something that people are just believing is paranormal without thinking any other, thing is possible. So if there's something that could happen, please, guys, like, let us know. That helps us, because then the next time we're in a location and something similar happens, we can come from that angle too, and we can try and debunk it that way. What do you do for protection before an investigation? We get asked that quite a bit, and honestly, it's what do we not do? Everything: prayers, sage, crystals, you name it. I mean, we'll do it. I'm sorry I'm late. Hey, no worries, Melissa. I'm gonna hang out. I'm home. I'm just chilling on my patio. Just, I got moths like the size of North Carolina flying around me though. That thing. You guys must have saw Shadow. Like, that thing was like. It was massive. Oh, you're gonna hit the sack. Patrick, have you ever checked out Cave Rock on Highway 50? No, but please do it. Send me that email. So here, if you got 10,000, you can investigate the Amityville house for one night. 10,000. If we got $10,000. We could do probably an entire season, guys. Like, we could take $10,000 and make a season, like another 10 episodes with that. But to film at the Amityville house, that would probably cost like $1,500. I don't know how much it is to rent that place. It's probably pretty expensive, but just travel wise and everything like that, I mean, $1,000, $1,500, we could be there. And I would. I'd do it by myself if I had to. You know what I mean? Like, take the bus. Can you imagine? I got like night vision cameras, Kinect cameras, spirit box strapped to my back, and people were just sitting on the bus like, "Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué?" Oh. That would be insane. I would scream, laugh. Channel's 100% with their content. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I think I'm getting big fan. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Maribel said, wait for money, so spill. Okay, I like it. Guys, October, we are going to be investigating Bobby Mackey's. Who's excited? Bobby Mackey's music. Been there twice before. That place. That's all I'm gonna say. Trying to be a patron, but have no PayPal. I don't think you have to have PayPal to be a patron. I think you can choose a credit card. I'm pretty sure. Thought the new owners don't allow investigators in Amityville. We'll find out. I'll go knock on their door. Hey, how's it going? My name's Patrick. Live stream. I'll live stream me knocking on their door. Ever visit San Diego, Mexico? Yes. San Diego, I want to do Whaley House again. That place was amazing. There's a bunch of stuff down in Southern California we need to get out to. Budget Ghostbuster just chilling on the bus. I'm telling you, man. I would be like, Greyhound, take me anywhere for $129. Let's go. I will load up all my stuff. Use some of the 10 grand for that. Yeah. If somebody gave us $10,000, guys, I would literally take half of it and like pay for them to come in, or they would pay for themselves really to come and join us on the investigation. Like, let's be real. If somebody did something like that, you would be on the next flight to Bobby Mackey's and be like, let's go. Yeah, 10,000 we could fly to Australia. I would love to go to Australia. I haven't. Do people even paranormal invest? I mean, I know there are people who do it, but I haven't ever seen an investigation from anywhere in Australia. Like, what are some of the haunted places? Like, most haunted places. Like, this is something that needs to get done, guys. And you're right, Anthony. Bobby Mackey's is no joke. Like, we're gonna go in there, like, very heavily protected. Like, that's going to be like a good 2 weeks of preparation, not just physically and gear wise. I'm talking about like mentally, spiritually. You have to prep for one like that. Absolutely. Bobby Mackey's go to the bathrooms. Yup. We're gonna tear that place out. What's up? Let me say, what's up, Patrick? Andy here. What's up, man? Good to see you, bud. Hopefully the well is open. Get out of here, bud. Yes, the well will be open. We should be able to get down there, no problem. Come to Tijuana and take the haunted hotel Rosarito. I can't read it. I'm down. Let's go. Arizona is pretty haunted. Yes, Arizona is very haunted. I want to get out to the domes. There's a lot of cool places out there. Look up Amy's Crypt. She's Australian. Is she Australian? I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. I've seen a couple of her videos, so I have seen some stuff in Australia. There's another group that's good friends of ours, AUS Paranormal. They're out of there as well, but I haven't seen any of their videos. I see most of their like pictures and stuff. We need to get out there. You have to go to work now. Take care. You got to keep the lights on. Glad you come to Vegas. I know Zach was there, but the Palomino strip club here. Yeah, that'd be fun. We'd go down there and see what we can catch. I'll meet you there. Sounds good. Sorry, guys. I know. Look at that. Oh, lovely hat hair. Lovely, lovely hat hair. You know what? If somebody put $10,000, I would give them this hat. Like, I would be like, here you go. I've been wearing this thing for years now. This is yours. And you're coming on an investigation with us. Buffalo, New York. Absolutely. Seriously, though. Amy's Crypt is Irish. Even better, I'm Irish. Woohoo! Well, my great-great-grandfather is Irish, however that works out. Hello from South Carolina. Hello. Thank you for coming. When are you going to Bobby Mackey's? It's going to be the middle of October. 20th of this month, I'm investigating Nevada State Prison. Ooh. Psycho Ghost Trackers. Shoot me an email. Because I'm only about 20-30 minutes from Carson. Question me, Patrick at thehauntedSide.com. We got some talking to do. There's a haunted house on the street that I live in San Antonio. Hey, let's go. I'm due for a trip back to Texas. Buffalo Central Terminal and Iron Island Museum, awesome places in Erie. Yes. And Bill, you're coming out, right? Like, Bill, let's do this, man. Need to hang out in Cincinnati. What else we got? Magnolia Plantation, would love to. Actually, that's another one, guys, in the works. I was born and raised in Dallas, but I also lived in Louisiana from the time I was like 8 or 9. Right after we moved out of the house that was a satanic church, we moved to Louisiana, and the what is it? The Myrtle Plantation. I went to a wedding there. It was one of my mom's friends that was getting married back in like the 90s, probably like late 90s. And I just remember being like, what? And it was like, there was like a piano, and if you play a certain note or certain like set of notes on the piano, supposedly the lady's face would appear in the mirror that who would always play that song. And I started to play it. And one of the staff came like flying, because there's a big sign that says "Do not touch the piano," you know. And me, I'm like, I'm gonna summon a ghost in this mirror. And she came flying up the stairs screaming, "No, no, don't play it!" And I was like, ding, 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 ding. And I literally was about to hit the last note, and she grabbed my hand, and I was like, you know, like, what the heck? And she goes, "No!" And she's like, "You can't be on the piano." And I was like, damn. I was like, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't say damn back then, but I was like, ah! I just, you know, ran off like a little brat kid. Dude, how shocked would I be if I woke up 10,000 on my doorstep? Two reasons. One, I'd be like, damn, like $10,000, like whoever that is like a god. And then two, I'd be like, how the hell did they know where I live? Like, like the exact stuff. I'd be like, damn, this is crazy. I'm not even mad though. Like, you can be staring lines and everything like that. I don't give a shit. $10,000. I'll be like, here you go. Like, what do you want to see? Oh god, this is getting outrageous, guys. I'm not starting a Pornhub. I can't handle it, guys. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. All right, Brandon. Yeah, definitely do that. Ghost porn. There's Phoenix. Damn, I shouldn't have said that. Now it's gonna be a whole thing of merch tomorrow. You guys are gonna wake up and see some crazy stuff. Patrick McQuarrie stars in Full-Bodied Apparition. I can't handle it. Oh no. Oh Christ. That's funny. Now you guys are getting it. I was seeing a lot of scream laughs. Oh boy. I'm telling you what. Oh, I'm caught up though. I'm actually caught up, guys. That is rock and roll. Will you be doing an investigation this Friday, the 13th? Not this Friday. I think. Did I tell? I don't think I told you guys. The next investigation that we're doing, I posted about it a few weeks back, but we're doing the Donner tunnels, which is like these old train tunnels out in Donner Summit, where like the infamous Donner Party, like, you know, where they were eating each other. There's these old railway tunnels that were built by a bunch of Chinese immigrants, laborers, and it's like, I don't know exactly how long they go back, but they go quite a ways back, and supposedly you can hear and see some crazy stuff in there. So we're going to head out. I think it's Sunday. I think is the day we're actually going to get out there. Maintain your professionalism. Do we have professionalism? No, I'm kidding. You're insane. I'd watch though. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody's going to take that username and just start posting up stuff. I nearly wet my pants. Scream laughing. I'm going to have to come up with some more of them, guys. You might just see like random titles, and only you guys are going to know. You guys are going to be like, that's sick. Only the hat on. Yeah, probably. Exactly. Bobby Mackey's, yeah, that's gonna be insane. The sound would just be whispers. How shocked would you be to find 2,000 in a warehouse just like sitting there? That would probably be even more shocking, because I'd be like, why the hell am I in this warehouse? And this looks like a drug deal, so I need to get the hell out of here. The railroad runs house in Sparks. I don't even know what that is, but let's go. I'm down. Patrick Swayze going to be part of the football. Oh, that's funny. That's actually even funnier because I think Tu Wan Fu was on TV before I started doing this. So. Patrick, I'm related to the guy Jeepers Creepers is inspired by. That's cool. That's super cool. Are you doing Ghost Hunts in Dallas? Yes. I have done a couple of residences. I've done Goatman's Bridge out in Denton, Texas. I actually went to school out there too. I've done, what else have we done in Dallas? I actually did one of my first investigations back when I was like 15-ish, 16, like when I like really started to like want to do it professionally. I did a nursing home in Rowlett, somewhere up around up there, or Lake Roy Hubbard. I need to go back to Texas. I don't even remember anymore. Ray Hubbard. Anyways, there was a nursing that shut down from like lawsuits and things. Like things were pretty bad in there. And I went and did my grandmother worked there briefly, and she knew that it was closing, and she got me in like after everything was emptied and everything like that. She got me in for one night, and I was just like, that's when I knew. Like that's one of those times where I was like, or that was the first time that I just like in my soul I was like, this is something I'm going to do for the rest of my life, because there was a lot of stuff coming through about people, just horrified and the way that they were treated and things like that. I mean, just Lake Ray Hubbard. Yes, exactly. It wasn't just because of how amazing the evidence was, but I actually felt like I had helped these spirits or these entities or these people move on out of that situation and that stuff that was going on. So yeah, that was a good one. There's a creepy shadow behind you. I know. Look at him. He's like not as creepy as the one from Houston Porter, guys. Oh my god! Every time I watch that clip, still, because I saw it. Like when you watch that, I'm looking at the Ovilus, but I cut to that night vision camera that was in the corner, and I saw it. Like I saw it move across, and I was like, I just saw. I said, dude, I did. I don't know if I bleeped that one out. But I was like, dude, I saw somebody over there. And then when we went back and actually got the footage from that camera, I mean, I chilled up because I was like, that is exactly what I saw. Nursing homes are crazy. That's the truth. My dog loves your videos. That's awesome. Patrick, are you then a true believer? Absolutely. I mean, I believe that there's something out there. I can't say for certain what it is or who it is or what it wants or what it tries to say or do. I can't say for certain. All I can say is that there's something. Whether or not it's angels and demons, whether or not it's just positive energy, negative energy, I don't know. I don't know yet. But there's something, like 100%. There is another plane of existence or another dimension, realm, whatever you want to call it, and we just haven't figured it out just yet. But think about it, 200 years ago, if you just said there's going to be humans flying through the air, they probably would have burned you at the stake. So who knows, maybe 200 years from now, it's going to be just common knowledge that there's a whole another something, Need to buy a Dybbuk box from the dark web. I'd see a lot of those videos. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Monastery. Bill, actually, from PSPR, he was talking about a monastery up around where he lives, where some of his buddies shot a movie or a video up there. A documentary, that's what I meant. Patrick, I tell you, your investigations rock. SLS camera sessions are first rate. Thank you. That last one, that figure was huge. That thing was gigantic. Madhouse, that was the name of the documentary. He's going to post it up there too. He's going to be like, it's called Madhouse. That chair moving was incredible. That chair moving is another one of those ones where I'm like, in the moment, guys, watch that episode again, because in the moment, I've got my hands on the table and I'm looking around. I look around. I look up, and then it fires up, and I like immediately, like deer in headlights, look, and I look at Sean, and he looks at me like, what the hell? And guys, we seriously were like, I thought that he did it, and he thought that I did it, and we were just both like, and guys, no, like neither one of us even came close to that chair. And if you watch, you guys have seen it, that other shot, that night vision shot that came through, and you can see under the table, there was nothing there. That was 100% authentic. I don't know how it did it, but that chair lifted off the ground, and whatever thrown or somebody jumped off of it. I don't know, but we did not do that. And there wasn't anybody under the table. There wasn't anybody under the tiny little crawl space under there to lift the floorboard or anything like that. Like it went flying. I have no idea. I can't even. The Madison Seminary. That's the one I'm talking about. Piper's Opera House in Virginia City. Anthony, that's another one. Actually, that was one I got a card from a while back. I need to reach out to them again. I want to buy spirit box. Do they really work? They can. Absolutely, they can work. If you get one, watch the video I did where I actually show you how to remove the antennas, because there's two antennas, an FM and an AM antenna. Relatively easy to open it up and take them off and take them out. With that said, you still can get some radio interference. It's impossible to get it out completely. But if you remove the antennas, it does put any radio interference in the background behind all the static, so that when you're catching voices coming through, they are like, the static will stop sometimes and it will just be a voice clear as day coming through. That happened a lot in Eureka. But yeah, watch that video or shoot me an email and I'll walk you through it. It's pretty easy. Lizzie Borden House, we'd love to. You guys could also check out some places in Eureka, Arkansas. Absolutely. Guys, there's no place we wouldn't go. There's no place I'm ever turned down. Like, I don't care. I mean, we've been invited to do Hellfire Club in the UK. I'd be on the next flight. If we had it, if somebody was like, boom, here's $10,000, I would live stream me booking the flights, and then I would do a whole series of like going out there, getting everything geared up for it, and then live stream from there, and then film an entire investigation and upload it. There's no place that I would say no. Absolutely not. There's not one single place. Even if I have to go in alone, I have to do it. Video on Nuke's top 5. You are the shit. Thank you so much. Yeah, Nuke's is out tremendously. Can't give JD enough credit. Like that's amazing, man. I mean, we went from I think around 4,000, 5,000 subscribers about a month ago to we're almost 19,000 now. So that's unreal. Like, he has helped us out so much. I see a super chat. $50 just cause. Man, you guys are amazing. Seriously, that's unbelievable. Hey, that's one step closer to Hellfire Club or Australia. The Netherlands, that's another one. Like, I look on the analytics and see, like, where you guys are, or what the countries watching the most are, and Netherlands is like number 3. It's like US, UK, Australia, Netherlands. So actually, Netherlands is number 4. Apparently, I can't count either. Good thing I can communicate with. But yeah, Netherlands. Like, you guys, there has to be some crazy stuff out there. If you're from there, let us know. Like where do we need to go? What places do we need to get out? What do you mean if you see orbs in your house? If you see orbs in pictures, do yourself a favor and try to debunk it, because majority of orbs can be debunked pretty easily. Even if they look totally different than a lot of things. Most of them can be debunked pretty quickly. Not to say that all of them can. There are some things that are really unexplained, but a lot of times it can be dust. It can be things that you wouldn't think. Sachs Bridge in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Heck yes. You need a mod. Do we? Like a moderator for the chat? What does that do? Who does that help? If that helps, let me know. How do I do it? Yeah, look, 9,950. Actually, it's even less than that because there's been quite a few super chats tonight, guys. Seriously, thank you. Stops people from being a jerk. Was somebody being a jerk? Who's being a jerk? What do we need to do? Have you ever been touched by an entity? Absolutely, all the time. One of the more recent ones was Eureka Opera House. I actually felt a hand kind of go down my face. Much like Sean, he felt like a full finger poke him. Another one that comes to mind immediately is Mackey Mansion. The SLS camera actually mapped a small figure. And then in the video, you can kind of see some movement behind me. And then about 10 seconds later, I felt a little poke in my back as well, which was pretty crazy. Weeds out the boneheads. I can't even see the boneheads. I guess I'm just bonehead. I got my bonehead glasses on. Where's the number one place you want to hunt? Oh, I don't know. There's not even a number one. It's like any place. Any place that's haunted. Kirkland, Ohio, Old Mental Hospital. I'm down. Yes, we do have a PayPal. It is paypal.me/the haunted side. See if that works. Pretty sure that will work. Yes, that works. So, got an extra 10 G's laying around, and you want to see us fly to the UK tomorrow? Let's make it happen, you guys. Is there a specific date for the Whaley House? Not yet. That one's kind of been in the works for a while now. We would probably do a few kind of regional ones because I know Queen Mary is another one that we've been trying to get on for a long time. So we would probably do a weekend or so out of it and do Queen Mary, Whaley House, and probably another one or two out in that area. Deadwood, South Dakota. Heck yes. I love South Dakota. It's beautiful out there. Like that whole area, like, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, like all that. That's some beautiful, beautiful areas out there, guys. If you go to Europe, then you got to do Paris, catacombs. Fun. Absolutely. I'd strap a GoPro on. Just say, look at this. Should be the haunted side. See, mods can do that. Put information with links. That's true. We're gonna have a mod application. So, hey, your PayPal name is your name. Oh yeah. PayPal I put the haunted side, and then they said no, it has to be your legal name, and I was like, okay, haunted side. Drop the V. No, it has to be your. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you guys are right. We definitely need to do some moderator stuff. So I'm going to figure out how that works. And if you think you should be a moderator, shoot me an email. Actually, I probably should do, if you want to be a moderator, take a selfie in your haunted side shirt. Patrick McHugh. That's me, Patrick McQuarrie. Shots and new owners took over. Okay, yeah. One thing I noticed is you don't have any of your videos background music. I really enjoy that. I try to. There's in the earlier videos, we put some background music in there. Just kind of I was learning. You know, I was seeing what sounded good, what looked good, and I used a little bit too much of it in like Rob Canyon and even I think Mackie Mansion. I think I had a bit too much of it. But that's the other thing, guys. We're 7 months old. 7. Like we've been literally, this whole series started 7, maybe 8 months ago now. So we have an enormous amount to learn and grow. And that's the thing with all of you guys' support, with the patrons, with the donations, with the super chats, with all of this, it's literally only helping us get better. Actually, because of the ad credit that we had through YouTube, I was able to get a couple more like packs of like sounds and ambient noise and things like that that I've been playing around with to actually, you know, in the beginning of the videos, you know, and all that kind of stuff. When something, you know, when it's tastefully done and we need a little spook to it, you know, we're bringing that value up. So seriously, guys, thank you so much. Can you be a mod for several channels? I have no idea. Can I moderate if I have manatee lip shirt on? And if you have a sushi manatee lip shirt on, you can do whatever you want. Like I will FaceTime you, and like that's it. Like let's go. Actually, I was thinking that, guys. Okay, is this something that you got? Like, what if I was like, boom, here's my phone number. Send me some crazy stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? Like let's Skype in or whatever, FaceTime you guys in. But I will be able to send you like notifications when we post a new video, because I know the YouTube notifications, a lot of people complain they don't even get them. But if I had a phone, if I had like a just a haunted phone number, would you guys be like, heck yes, like shoot me a text, call me? Because that's the other thing. It's like our patrons and things like that. We've been working on getting the 360 camera set up. The only problem is a lot is that we are filming in. There is no service. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no cell signal even sometimes. So it's hard to get it to stream in a decent quality. But I figure like little phone action, be like, hey guys. Do you feel like a famous celebrity now? No. I don't think I'll ever feel like a famous celebrity. You need a Discord channel for fan interaction to grow your fan base. I don't even know. What is that? That's something new. Ash, do you have merch? Yes, we do. If you click on any of the videos, down in the little, there's a bar on it. Other teams are so loud at investigation, you're completely serious. Celebrity investigations. Discord is good. Somebody said Discord is good. I need to check this out. He'd have to do some ghost porn to be saying. Oh, you're right. Probably would. Has anybody else thought of any good titles? Like, what's some more titles? I mean, Full Bodied Apparition is pretty good, but does anybody have any more? I'm trying to think of, like, get a co-star and then I can't say it. It's so dumb. Get a co-star and her name has to be SB Spirit Fox. SB7 Spirit Fox. Oh God, I can't anymore. Oh my God, yep. Snow investigations and alone are unnecessary. For real though. SB Spirit Fox, brilliant. Thank you, thank you. I know I do crack myself up a little too much. I think sometimes I'm like, what the heck? What is going on here? Stop. I like it, Aaron. Stop. Natalia, thank you. You're amazing. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. We haunted asylum here too. Perfect. Let's do it. Have any good nerdy ghost jokes? Ghost jokes? No. I do have some very nerdy, stupid jokes. Do you guys want to hear a joke? All right. Somebody do a super chat. Somebody do like $1. Do $1. I promise you, this joke is gonna be worth $1. This is gonna be good. Okay, there's one right there. I'm gonna read this one first. This is a warm up, guys. I'm gonna read this one. It says, "How come witches can't have babies? Why, Blake? Why can't witches have babies?" Let's have Halloweenies. Oh no. Deal. A few hard apparitions. That's a good one. I like it. Artemis like, dude, did you hear that? Dude. Dum-dum-dum. All right, guys, ready? Ready for the best joke of all time? Can't say it. So stupid. Why don't they play poker in Africa? Why do they not play poker in Africa? Ready? Drum roll, drum roll. Because it's full of cheese. Okay, I'm done. You guys see why I hunt ghosts instead of have a comedy channel? Like, wow. You haven't told it yet. Oh my god, cheese. I know. This is terrible. I can't believe it. Dad jokes. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, guys. What do you think? Hour and 20 minutes in. You gonna keep going? Should we not? Should we keep? I'm having fun. I don't have a bedtime. Wow, cheetahs. I'm living for this stream right now. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go to bed. Oh, for real though. Please do some stand up. All right. You work on. Is there anybody in there starring SB Spirit? Oh no. You need a drink? I do need a drink. Cheetahs, that's a strip club here in Vegas. I think I've heard of that place. I think. Turn the light off. Which light? Turn that light on? Turn this light on? What else we got? Have you ever investigated a house? Not the house that I currently live in. Yeah, I haven't investigated anything that I've ever lived in, but I have, and I'd said this on the last live stream too. I have kept up with the house that we lived in Texas, where it was the one that was a satanic church. I have kept up with that house, and it nobody owns it. It's in probate. The state owns it right now. And I have been trying to find a way to get back in there and film without having to buy the entire property. I don't know if it's going to happen. That's been like a dream of mine forever, to get back into the house that started me into the world of paranormal, to see if it remembers me. Like, do you think it would remember me or like my family? Like, does it have a memory like that? I don't know, but I would absolutely love to go and find out. Where's your next explore? So the next episode that we're actually filming this weekend, is going to be the Donner Tunnels. My paranormal detector just said locust light. It's like an ovilus. There you go. They do say some weird things sometimes. So, what's the green and red that goes by 1,000 miles an hour? What's green and red and goes by 1,000 miles? I have no idea what. It was a joke. I was like, wait a second. I don't know. A frog in a blender. Damn. That is dark. But funny. Hey. Dude, you're a huge inspiration. If you ever in New York one day, meet you guys, pick your brain about everything paranormal. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. And absolutely, we've definitely got some stuff in the works in New York, upstate New York. And if you know of some places, shoot an email. Like again, if you didn't hear me say that earlier, if you guys have locations, if you know of locations, shoot me an email. Just patrick@thehauntedSide.com. And I'll reach out to them. We'll try and get something together, try and make something work. And if you know how to get access into a place, that's even better. Like if you have somebody if you know somebody that owns a building, or your family owns a building or something like that, that definitely helps too. Bobby Mackey's, James, yes, actually we talked about that a little while ago. That one is actually coming up in the middle of October. We're filming an episode out at Bobby Mackey's, which is going to be fun. Nursing home, yep. Split Rock in Fairmount, New York. Sure thing. Shoot me the email. Let's make it happen. Guys, come out to California. We'd love to. The Carey House in Placerville is one that we want to hit here pretty soon. We're going to do a return to Winchester Mystery House soon. The Queen Mary is another one that's been on the books for a while. Sorry, guys, this stool is getting uncomfortable as hell. I'm sitting on this tiny ass little thing. I should have got my chair. That whole thing is the name of one of the other videos. Did you ever meet the Warrens? Do you believe? I've never met them, but I definitely feel like they were onto something. You don't do it for that long and not have something going on. Snelling, California, stupid on it. If you know some spots, let us know. Padded latch to an attic, door lift up and the door opened and closed. Latch drop back down. I was babysitting for some time freaky. Damn, that is freaky. Winchester is a tourist trap. They definitely have commercialized that place quite a bit. There's an escape room in there now. You can do axe throwing, like in the stables and things like that. They definitely have turned it into a business. Which, I mean, you got to eat, but there is some energy there. Like that, I can promise you. There is some energy there. If I'm trying to find out places ghosts are all around us, it's true. That's definitely a theory that ghosts are around us all the time, regardless. We're a neighbor state. I'm surprised you haven't been here already. We have. We've been through. We just need to get out. See, the thing is, the series is only 6 months old, or 7 months now. So I've done a lot of these places and done some investigations, but I didn't film them. I wasn't filming for a series there. So now we need to get back out there and actually do the filming for the series, which is where the patrons come in, guys, and the PayPals and the super chats, because to do these to do these group things or something like that, or even to in and just do a little investigation is usually not that much. Guys, to film somewhere is a totally different story, especially in California, because you have to have permits for everything. So anything helps, guys, with all of that stuff. Travel to the places, the reserve fees and whatever they charge, because the more known the place, the more expensive it is. I mean, it's anywhere from $500 to $5,000. There's a place we're filming that is $5,000 to film one night in it. So that's expensive. What's your favorite horror movie? The Exorcist. Heck yes, Exorcist is fantastic. Friday the 13th are good. Jason movies are good. I never really was like a horror movie fan, like gory kind of horror movies. I definitely got into more of like psychological thrillers, stuff that I felt like could really happen. Devin, and stuff like that. Like that kind of stuff freaked me out a lot more than like Freddy and Jason and all that kind of stuff, though. I'm glad you guys enjoyed one of my stories. I do on Instagram a few weeks or months ago. Of course, man. I don't know how places in Canada. Oh, that's another place we need to get up to, guys. Canada. Where's Sean tonight? Sean was working tonight. He was busy tonight. Plus, I didn't even know I was going to go live. I got out of the shower and I was like, I should probably go live for a little bit. Oh, man, there's another title. Oh, God. Got out of the shower. EMF. Some of the new people who are joining are like, what the hell is he talking about? How long have you guys been investigating? So I've been investigating, I would say professionally, for probably 15 years now. Like with the intention of capturing evidence. Sean, he just joined. Sean joined very recently. I mean, I think Winchester Mystery House was his first investigation. And so that went up maybe 4 months ago. So Sean has been investigating for about 4 months. But he's been a fan of the paranormal for a lot longer. He says that for younger ladies. What do I say for younger ladies? How do you feel about UFOs? Hey, it's paranormal. It's above the normal. So I've seen some things before, but I don't know. I can't say for certain that it was extraterrestrial life. But there's some crazy stuff that goes on. The Mission in down Riverside, California is very haunted. Sweet. Let's go. Have you had any haters on YouTube since you guys have blown up? And if so, what's been your horror story? I mean, there's not really too many haters, I guess. I mean, there's people who just, dislike the video immediately because it's paranormal, or whatever, or the majority of comments I see are just like, just like generic, like, oh, this is fake. These guys are fake. The whole paranormal world is fake. It's kind of those comments. So I mean, whatever. People can say what they want. We're going to continue to do the investigations the way that we do them, and capture the evidence and present it the way that we present it. Like I said earlier, we've caught things that might not be paranormal, right? I mean, there's been things that happen in the episodes that there could be a logical explanation for. That's why we spend time trying to debunk it. That's why we try to figure out ways to explain it logically. because we don't want you guys, and we wouldn't try to have you guys just believe that everything that we capture is 100% a ghost, 100% a spirit. That's why even in the episodes you don't hear us say that. When something happens, we're not like, this was absolutely a ghost that did this. You know what I mean? We don't say that stuff. We say it looks like this, or I think it could be this. But if somebody sees something that they think that there's a logical explanation for, let me know. One of the ones that comes up more often than not, people, if you watch the Brewer's Cabinet episode, the scene in the tap room up in the attic where the couch kind of shifts at me, that's one that people say like, oh, like you kicked it, or like you moved it or something like that. Because I'm like, I kind of step weird. And I'd say the same thing on every one of those comments. I'm like, guys, if you look at the video, if you watch the video, if you look when Sean is in the room, whenever Sean has his camera, that's not night vision. There's a big old LED light on top, and it's shining and illuminating everything. So there's no night vision. Like, I can see everything in the room. And watch that scene and look on the floor, because you will see there's like rusty nails everywhere. There's like that huge piece of rolled up carpet. There's a bunch of just crap everywhere. And I'm trying not to step on it, but I can see it, right? I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't need to go get a tetanus shot. I'm not going to step on all this stuff. Cut to the scene of me up in the attic alone. There is no night vision, or sorry, there is no light. It's black. Like, it looks like just black. It looks like this. That's what I see. But I'm standing a couple of feet away from the couch. The angle looks a little weird, but in reality, I was probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from the couch. And that piece of rolled up carpet I knew was right about there. And I knew there was a bunch of other crap on the floor. And so I am trying not to step on anything. And then the couch shifts. Now, again, I'm not saying it was a ghost. Even in the episode, I'm not like, it's definitely a ghost. But the couch moved, and I didn't do anything intentionally to move it. Now, I don't know what happened. But the couch moved, and I was standing near it and trying not to get tetanus. But that's the one that I see a lot, is that people have a hard time, believing that was a ghost. Which, again, what was it? How else could it have moved like that? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to do it. Now we'll go watch your new behind the scenes. Good morning from Norway. Good morning. See, I was trying to stay on just long enough that the Norwegian people getting on are going to be like, all right, let's do this. Okay, let's see. Let's read some more questions. What you guys got going on? I think it's because there's so many huge fake paranormal channels. For it to be genuine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You Spanner hater hard. There are people who still believe UFOs are fake. It's true. Why did that message get restricted? You guys worry about people / YouTuber? What do you mean? What do you mean? I saw that too, Melissa. What'd you guys see? See the shadow behind me? The shadow. Dude, does anyone paranormal Australia? I know a couple people do. AUS Paranormal is one. The head poking out in the doorway. There's a head poking out in the doorway. What doorway? You guys have the top paranormal show on YouTube. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to us. I love the Ted Bundy cellar. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so I filmed that with Mariel. She has a show called Ghost Vlogs. That was awesome. That was over in Salt Lake City, just to the east of us here in Nevada. But yeah, doing that, she invited me to come out and do that episode with her. If you haven't seen that one, it isn't on the Haunted Side channel. It's actually on the Ghost Vlogs channel. But if you go to our channel, go in the community section and scroll down. There's a couple of links. I started posting up some of the other things that we've done in the past, a couple of interviews, and that guest star that I did on that one, because that place was pretty creepy. Like, I won't ruin it if you haven't seen it, but it was definitely creepy. Rob said he just became a patron. Yes, dude, Rob, thank you, man. Appreciate that. That helps more than you guys will ever know. Like, for real. Like, thank you. I'm so interested in seeing haunted places in the Truckee Meadows area. Me too. Like, there's supposed to be a bunch of stuff over there. I'm trying to get in. Oh my God. If you live in this area, if you live in Northern Nevada, there's a town just kind of on the California border called Verdi, and there's a place called the Verdi Inn, and it's like this old, it almost looks like a mini Winchester Mystery House. Like, it's got crazy architecture and it's so weird, and supposedly it's wicked haunted. And the guy who owns it, people were breaking in. See, this is what sucks. People were breaking in and doing like ghost hunts and seances and stuff. And it happened so much that he actually had to encase the entire property with like this 40-foot fence. So now you can't get in there. And he's just like totally shut it off to paranormal people doing anything because of that. So I reached out to him, emails, phone calls. Nothing gets returned. I think unfortunately, we're not going to be in there for a long time, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. Tracy says, can you give me a shout out, please? Sure thing, Tracy. Shout out. What will be the next big tech breakthrough in the paranormal research world? Good question. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I talked to a lot of different people who are doing a lot of different things. And that's the best part about being in the paranormal world is everything is experimenting. Everything is, trying new things and taking things that you've used in the past and modifying them and changing them and doing something else with it. So, who knows what it's going to be, but hopefully the haunted side is the one that does it first. I do spend a lot of time building and contriving and thinking of things to do. That's actually one of the ones that we've been working on. We haven't got to do it yet, but I've never seen it anywhere, and I want to do an experiment there. Is I want to have the SLS camera, and normally it's like the SLS camera is facing whatever you're looking at, and the tablet, you're looking at it, right? So you're seeing what's there. I've never seen it, and we haven't had the opportunity to experiment and see what happens. But what I want to do is actually face the tablet around. So I want the camera facing it, and I want it to see itself on the video, on the Kinect. And I want to see if it like walks up to itself, if it tries to reach out, if it waves. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to keep experimenting with that and see what happens when a figure that's being captured on the SLS camera sees itself. Can it see itself? Who knows? I see some people are heading out. Take care, you guys. If you're heading out, good night. Ooh, $5. I see a $5 super chat. Something amazing. Ooh. Oops. Any recommendations on fave digital recorders, editing programs? Just starting out, would love your advice, Ryan. Absolutely. I did a whole video on paranormal gear, kind of like beginning to advanced stuff. And I even have links to all that stuff because I went through and just like found all the cheapest stuff on Amazon. So you can put together like a really basic starter kit. But with still like credible, devices, credible things. It's not just a bunch of crap. And so for digital recorders, there's a Sony one. Everything's in the workshop, but it's a Sony one. I don't remember the model number, but if you go to that video or any of our videos, just scroll down and you'll see it says Sony digital recorder. The sensitivity is fantastic. We've got some awesome results with it. But my favorite thing is that it actually has on the back, it has a USB stick. So it literally, you can just slide it out and just plug the USB straight into your computer, and you can pull off the MP3 or WAV files just directly from the digital recorder. So you don't have to like take an auxiliary cable out and do all that kind of stuff. Because I know a lot of people that they have to do that because their digital recorder doesn't have the USB out. So that one definitely is a good one. Video editing programs. Everything that you've seen on the Haunted Sides channel so far has been Final Cut Pro. That's what I've edited on for a while now. Did a little bit of Adobe Premiere Pro, but I've always been I mean, you guys have seen the other lives. It's all about, I'm an Apple guy, so Final Cut. Patrick, yes, we did. She sent us, 200. I think, that's Norwegian. What is it called? Norwegian. It starts with a K. I don't remember what it is. But yeah, no, you're amazing. Thank you. That helps us tremendously. A few more of those, and we should be able to get over to Norway. She's in Norway, right? That's where she said. Yes. I know that. Gonna be jamming in my studio later. Heck yes. What kind of video camera do you use? Currently, we use majority Canon. The main camera Sean films with right now is a Canon 60 Mark II. That's like the main camera. We also use a Canon M50 for kind of like the cut to shots, and then all of the static night vision cameras. The one that I handheld, the green like classic night vision, is a Sony AX53, and then all of the full spectrum, like the pinkish purplish cameras, those are all just $40 hacked like knockoff GoPros. They're called Geek Cams, and actually I have a video about that. I have a video where I show you how to make a $40 full spectrum night vision camera, which is awesome, especially if you want to have like 5 or 6 cameras rolling, and you don't have $1,000 to spend on each camera. $40 even with the battery and the light. I don't think it comes out to be more than like $80 or $90 total for everything. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, check that video out if you want to see how to make those, because it's actually really easy. You just pop them open and scrape the IR filter off the back of the lens. Shit, there's a Banshee in here. It's Crone. Yeah, Crone. That's what it is. Crone. DR60. Is that what it is? Would you be interested in a special guest? Zombified. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, guys, if you have podcasts, if you have channels, anything that you have that you would like me or Sean or both of us or whatever to be a part of, absolutely. Like, we will never say no to anything. Like, unless it's, like we were talking about earlier, the Pornhub account. And even then, like, the sky's the limit. But yeah, if you guys have anything like that, shoot me an email, patrick@thehauntedSide.com, and we will set it up. Yeah, absolutely. Anything that we can do, that would be amazing. You guys ever come into the Northeast? Absolutely. Soon as we get have the ability to get out there, absolutely. Do you guys go something full time? Do you have another job? I do a bunch of stuff, guys. I'm like, or just like, yeah, I do like 5 or 6 different things. Ghost hunting in this series is like obviously my passion and my my dream to do, and it's been amazing to see the growth of the channel just in the last month or two, and I can actually see now steps towards it being something that is sustainable full time. So and it's because of you guys. I mean, that's it. Like, bottom line, it's your support. It's the patrons. It's the PayPal donations. Everything. That's the only reason that we're able to do it. So thank you guys so much. He's at Taco Bell. Yep, Sean is probably at Taco Bell. Should try and call him. Do you have any Paracons you're scheduled to attend? There was one that they said they really wanted us to show up, and then I said, "Awesome, shoot me an email," and then they never did. So I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't really want us that bad. 200 Norwegian krone equals $22.39. Awesome. Thank you so much. Super busy. Chrome Banshee. Oh man, porno. There's if you guys missed it, if you're new, if you're just joining, we were joking about that earlier. Yeah, the first title of my video is going to be Full-Bodied Apparition. Just throwing it out there. God. That was outrageous. Outrageous behavior. Have you ever did something ghosting while camping? No. It's a good idea though. Like, go and just do a whole like weekend camp out at like a super haunted place. I'm down. Sounds amazing. Are there paranormal conventions? Absolutely. I'll tweet you with the info. Please do. Yeah. Tweet, Facebook, Instagram, all of it, guys. It's either the haunted side or just haunted side. Actually, I think the only one that's haunted side is Instagram. All the rest of it is just the haunted side. Hopefully not calling the cops for real, though. He probably called the cops on, like, Einstein bagels or something like that this morning. Who knows? We'll find out. Why do I feel like Sean is arguing with Taco Bell employees again? Because he probably is. How are you, the haunted side? We are good. I'm good. Been 2 hours, guys. I cannot believe you guys have hung out with me for 2 hours. Full-bodied apparition featuring SB7 Spirit Fox. That's funny. Did we think of any more? Has anybody thought of any more? Well, somebody's got one. Somebody's got a good one. Nevada State Prison at the end of the month. Heck yes. I need to get out there. Yeah, that because I'm right here. I'm in Reno, and the Nevada State Prison is in Carson. It's like 30 minutes from me. So yeah, we need to get down there. Spirit Fox still laughing. Me too. That was funny. What's your favorite ghost hunting tech? Good question. I think at the moment, I would probably say the SLS camera. That one's be fantastic. I love that. I love being able to map something that isn't there. It's seeing something with a humanoid shape that we don't see. So that's pretty cool. The spirit box I do like. I don't like the static, and I know that's one of the things that people comment the most about the spirit boxes. They're like, this thing is annoying as hell. Like, throw it off the balcony. Like, instead of the ghost trying to push you off the balcony, it should have pushed the spirit box off the balcony. And guys, I've been modifying the hell out of that thing. I've added noise canceling pedals. I've added reverb pedals. I've done a lot of stuff to help kind of pull the static out of that thing. So hopefully I just keep on working at it and make it better and make it better. Do spirits follow you home after investigations? They've tried. Absolutely. I don't let them, but they have definitely tried. Would you ever come to Canada? Absolutely. Honestly, I was saying earlier, there's no place that we wouldn't go. Like you name it, if we have the ability to get there, we're there. Like, I'd be on a plane tomorrow. Somebody was talking about, what was it, $10,000? Somebody was like, if you woke up and you had $10,000, where would you go? And I was like, everywhere. That we'd literally be able to. Antarctica, boom, I like it. Frozen Ghost. Oh no, that's definitely a title. Patrick Allen in Frozen Ghost. Oh man. Old Alton Bridge, Denton, Texas. That's Goatman Bridge, isn't it, Robert? I lived in. I went to school in Denton. I lived in Dallas. I'm from Dallas. If you guys don't know that, some of you guys might be new here, new to joining. Does your wife and kids ever want to go on an investigation with you? No wife here. No, no. Sean's married. I'm not married, and Sean doesn't have any kids. But I do have a 3-year-old. I don't know if you guys know that. You see my Instagram, you've seen him. How'd you get started ghost hunting? Personal experience? Yeah, Cindy, we talked about it a little while ago before you were in the chat. But yeah, in a nutshell, I grew up in a house in Texas that we found out was used as a satanic church. We found altars in the attic, in the basement, in the barns on the property, and I would hear footsteps in the attic, and they would just like stop right above me. And it wasn't like animal, like it was like like heavy footsteps. But I actually got woken up one night because I felt something sit on my bed, and it was just this black shadow, like darker than dark black shadow sitting on the edge of the bed, staring at the wall. And I was 8, and so I wasn't as equipped as I am now. So I was like, bolted out of it. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. You've been a naughty ghost. Start matching SB7 spirit. Exactly. You're like, it's time you get banished. Yeah, it's super spooky, guys. Super spooky. I don't know if you've ever seen anything like that, but you don't want to. Unless you do want to. Unless it's like me. Full-bodied frozen apparition. Guys, if you were just coming in, it was a joke. We were joking about it earlier, and now I was scared that it was going to become a thing, and now it has become a thing. And now we're just coming up with ghost porn titles. No. Actually, you're summoning an incubus unknowingly. God. Oh man, who knows? Who knows? The paranormal side, which is crazy. If you want to join us at the prison investigation, let me know. Absolutely, man. I would love to. If you guys want to have me out, that would be amazing. We'll film it, throw it up on the haunted side. Or are you guys filming it? You probably are filming it also. Do a little collab video, why not? Jeez, all I said was Antarctica. You gotta be careful what you say around here. Oh no. I'm already seeing the scenes, guys. SB7 Spirit Fox, she comes in. She's like, ghost hunter, huh? Ghost. Hopefully ghosts aren't the only thing you're hunting. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Sean's gonna watch this back tomorrow and he's gonna be like, really? Really? All right, what we got? Mainly that would be a male entity. Is that? Oh, is it? I don't remember. Incubus and succubus. One of them's male, one of them's female. We're getting the whole prison ourselves. It's gonna be locked in all night. That's rad. Let me know. Shoot me an email or Facebook or whatever. But yeah, email is best. Just patrick@thehauntedSide.com. I'd love to come out. That'd be amazing. Somebody has to make a meme for SB7 Spirit Fox. Somebody has to make a Instagram profile for SB7 Spirit Fox. You guys hear that? Sounds like knocking furniture. Oh no. Yes. SB11 at one time. Oh, this is outrageous. I love it though. You have a great sense of humor and a ghost hunter. What a cool dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you could investigate anywhere, where would it be? I mean, some of the bigger ones that I've wanted to do, I've had the pleasure of doing. So, I mean, Hellfire Club would be amazing. Um, there's anything. I mean, anything that's supposedly haunted. Like like no questions. Like as soon as possible, boom. Like SB60. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Alcatraz, heck yes, I'd love to do Alcatraz. That would be amazing. I knew you would ruffle all the feathers. Yeah. I have 2% battery. RIP. Well, it's good seeing you. Yep, good seeing you too. That's probably another one, huh? SB7 Spirit Fox in. My battery is drained. SB7 Spirit Fox in. Do you have any double A's? Oh man. I've been to Bobby Mackey's Music World. I have been twice, and Mary, you missed it, but earlier we announced that we're actually filming at Bobby Mackey's next month. Patrick, did you ever meet Mark and Debbie Constantino? I did not. They, unfortunately, they had passed before I moved to Reno. I did do an investigation in a radio station here in Vegas that they were in a lot and they did a lot of interviews in. And the program director actually said that he felt their energy quite a bit in the building and things like that. And so we did like a little mini investigation spirit box session live on the air and caught some pretty crazy stuff. And then above all of that, like what was just unbelievable and really sad is that not 2 weeks later, the program director, he actually passed away, which I thought was just, it was terrible circumstances. But yeah, it was some pretty dark stuff. Loftus Hall, yep, love to go over there. Just remember, Ohio's the heart of it all. Lots here, heck yes, yeah. No, we need to get out to Ohio for sure. How much did shows like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures influence your paranormal interest? Your show has similarities in format. I mean, of course, it it serves as inspiration. Obviously, what I kind of saw in the beginning before Sean was part of the team was me going into these places just totally alone and just kind of letting whatever was going to happen to me happen and filming it. Pretty quickly realized that to film for a series, that's incredibly difficult to get everything there, to get everything set up, and then to make sure that you're having angles. I felt like I wasn't really able to put everything into the investigation. In comes Sean. Now I've got a cinematographer that follows me. Filming everything, I'm able to kind of step back and make sure that I'm doing the investigation properly. So, I mean, of course, it's going to be similar concept. I mean, we're, going into haunted locations, spending the night trying to capture evidence. So I think we kind of cherry picked what we liked from all of the paranormal shows and all of the the things that were known, and kind of put our own twist on it and kind of threw in some things that are unique to us. And it's it seemed to work. I mean, it seems like you guys are liking the videos and liking the content, and so keep going. Have you ever been visited any haunted forest? Yes. Actually, the Enchanted Forest up in just outside of Salem, up in Oregon. That place was creepy. We didn't do an investigation, but I was just there. That place was pretty creepy. Grab some. Make sure I don't have any moths in there. Yummy. Mackey's place is batshit crazy. It really is. I can't wait to get back there. Will you investigate Chernobyl? Yes, absolutely. Done. As soon as we can get there. I'm a big fan. I want to become part of your team. Awesome. Definitely shoot me an email. Patrick@thehauntedSide.com. Anybody. I mean, if you got anybody's interested in helping us out in any way, I mean, we need help. I mean, like I said, we're 8 months old, 7-8 months old. We've got a lot of growing to do. We're gonna need people to help. We're gonna need people to help do research. We're gonna need people to help, find locations and lock down locations. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. So if that's something, if you guys are interested in, shoot us an email, Patrick@thehauntedSide.com. If it makes sense and if it's the right time, we'd love to have you as part of the team. Perfect ghost booty. I have a serious fear of death. I don't want to die. I don't know what's on the other side of everything. Based on the background on what you think truly happens when you leave this world. Chris, that is why I do what I do. Is because of the things that happened to me when I was a kid. It kind of opened my eyes to that. And, I grew up Catholic, right? And so, I was raised to believe that there was a God and you go to a heaven or you go to a hell. And so, now as an adult, I believe that there is something. I believe that there is a higher power. Now, whether it's organized religion, whether it's not organized religion, the way that all these religions kind of portray it, I don't know. I don't know for sure one way or the other. The only thing that I can tell you for certain is that there's something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's angels and demons. I don't know if it's positive, negative energy. I can't say one way or the other for certain, but I can tell you with certainty that there is something. So whether it's a different plane of existence, a different dimension, a parallel universe, reality, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Hopefully we find out in our lifetimes. And if not, it's the one thing that we all share. It's the one thing that we all have in common, is that one day all of us will find out. So all we can do is live the best that you can and live every day to the fullest that you can now, and don't have any regrets. If you want something, get up and do it. Hopefully that helps. Why do you think they stay on Earth? Do you think that they're trapped? It could be. I mean, a lot of times we find a lot of really good evidence in these places where really traumatic things happen and people might just be stuck. I mean, if anybody in here has ever been in, something, has been in something traumatic, something happened, car accident, something like that, you do kind of feel, because I've been, like, I got hit, I was in a head-on collision. A drunk driver actually swerved over into my lane and hit me. And I remember it feeling like a long time, like everything slowed down. And I just remember being like, what the heck is going on? It felt like a ton of time passed. And really it was like, a couple seconds. So maybe it is something that it's just kind of a frozen in time kind of feeling. I don't know, but hopefully we find out. Would you let me come with you, be part of your team, and go on investigations? Hey, if you are close to an investigation that we're doing, you are more than welcome to come out, and do a walkthrough, or we'll do a spirit box session or something like that. Absolutely, and that goes for any of you guys. Any of you guys ever want to come out, if you're near a location, just say the word. We'd love to have you guys come out. Over the moon, I caught alive. Yeah. I just wanted to pop on, guys. I only wanted to come off for like 30 minutes, just say, hey, what's up? Tell you guys about some of the stuff that we're doing, and then pop off. But now we're 2 hours and 10 minutes in, and we've got probably half a dozen names for. Oh, yeah. Just going to leave it there. Thank you. I've been looking for someone with your background to answer the question for a while now. Good shit. Yeah, you're welcome, Chris. No worries, man. And shoot me an email if you ever have questions. If you ever want to talk, just let me know. Patrick@thehauntedSide.com. I'm always here. Honestly, I'm Catholic, but after losing my brother in 2006, he was 15 years old, died on his bicycle at the end of my street. I'm going to grandma's house. What I'm saying is, I'm not scared of. That's traumatic. That's terrible. I'm so sorry for your loss, JoJo. That's tough. That's very, very, very tough. I've got 2 brothers, and I can't even imagine, if anything ever happened. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this. My dad actually passed away when I was 18. He had Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, and even 18 years old, that hit pretty hard, to have your dad pass away, especially Lou Gehrig's disease. If you guys don't know much about that disease it's terrible. Like it really, really is. Yeah, some hard times, definitely some hard times, but you just gotta keep going and remember the good times, remember the good things and the good memories, and let those family members and let those people live on through those memories and through those actions, because that's what if there is a heaven, or if there is another realm, that's where they are, and that's exactly what they would want us to do. I believe so. Lil 2011, if we come back to Oregon, you got some places, awesome. Shoot me an email. Patrick@thehauntedSide.com. Let's get that done. You mentioned ghosts have tried to follow you home. How do you protect yourself and assert control over the entity? Also, how do I donate? Oh, well, Sydney, you're amazing. Probably the easiest way is either Patreon or PayPal. Let me put up. See, you guys are right. Who wants to be a mod? Who wants to be a moderator? Let's do this. Yeah, we definitely need a moderator, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Okay, so what do we do if they try to follow us home? How do you assert control? Really, for me, it really is that simple. I just assert control. I go in very, not just like physically, like rested and ready to go, but spiritually and mentally strong as well. If something happens that's kind of traumatic, or if your mind isn't like 100% in it, I won't go. I'll postpone it. I'll push it off. I won't let people come to the do the investigations if they're not like 100%, because you are going to have things that try to latch on to those into those feelings and kind of fester and grow and latch on to any kind of negativity or anything like that. So I mean, really, for me, it's that simple. I wear a rosary that my grandmother gave me, that was blessed in the Vatican City. I will sage everything, equipment included. afterwards. Myself, car, cameras, all of it. Um, I mean, you name it. Like we'll pretty much do everything we can to make sure. Okay, let's get. I think I skipped around a little bit. Let's see. Lost my brother too. He was 20. Yeah. Where does the soul go? That you're right. That is the big question for sure. You know, nobody knows for sure, but we'll find out one day. Got some real haunted sites here in Chicago. Jeff, let's do this. I love Chicago. Definitely hit me up. Patrick at thehauntedSide.com. Let's get out there. Do you have fans visiting you after an investigation? And do you bring merchandise for your fans to buy? We normally don't have anybody visit us after the investigation. And right now, the merch, everything's just done online. We don't have any like warehouse or stockpile of it anywhere. We're just doing everything kind of made to order. But we are doing on the 28th of this month. We're doing the live stream from the Donovan Mill, and we're doing it as part of the world's largest ghost hunt through the Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters. And they did sell tickets. It might be sold out. I'm pretty sure it's sold out. There could be a few more if you guys want. It's nngh.net, Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters.net. Just nngh.net though. See if they've got any tickets left. And it all goes to the Comstock Foundation, which is actually the foundation that is restoring all of those buildings. So we're going to help them raise some money for all of that. But we're going to be out there and live streaming from the Donovan Mill. I'm going to sit next to that chair again and see if I can get it to go flying out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Jerome Grand Hotel. Yeah, that's a good one. We need to get out there. Got I'm a new viewer to the channel so far. I love your episodes. Thank you so much. Currently going through season 1, but I have to ask, are you planning on investigating places in SoCal? Absolutely. We have got the Queen Mary in the works, and we've got the Whaley House down in San Diego, which of course means Spirit Fox, did it just get cold in here? All these people who are just joining, they're going to be like, this is outrageous. Me, please, Patrick. You what? Sorry, I didn't see the first half of that. Whatever it is, let's do it. Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis? No, not me personally. I have talked to people who have had it, and it's pretty terrifying. Like that's some of the most terrifying experiences I've heard from people. Very, very, very scary. If I find a place that's haunted in New York State, would you come investigate so I can join? Absolutely. Absolutely, we do that. Do you need permission to do investigation on a public street? Depends. Some states, some cities, you can, and it's just considered like a news program. Like they can just film and use it. Some states and some cities you can't. It's considered private property or property of the state, depending on where you're at, and you can't use that footage. So. What's the next location? The next location is the Donner Tunnels, which is an old railway tunnels that actually are in the Donner Summit, where the infamous like Donner Party was. So that's the next big investigation. That's this weekend. Filming that one this weekend. Hopefully having it up next weekend. So 2 weeks from this weekend, I hope. Yeah, we would definitely love to go to the Queen Mary. Patrick, loved the live stream. It's almost 1 a.m. here, so good night. Annie, you're amazing. Thank you for sticking around as long as you did. Actually, I'm probably going to have to go here in a minute, guys. It is getting late, and Nevada, I'm in the high desert, but it is desert nonetheless, and it is cold right now. I'm sitting out on my patio, and I just realized that, what is the temperature? Oh, it's only 48 degrees. I'll be fine. Actually, guys, yeah, let's do the old wrap up now. Again, thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. We're so excited that you're enjoying content, that you're loving the videos. Watching, liking, commenting, all that stuff helps us tremendously. Sharing it out. If you like the videos, post them on Facebook, tell your friends, say, hey, if you like the paranormal stuff, go watch these guys. All that exposure helps us out. And yeah, it helps us get to the next location, get to the next city. Now that we've, the growth is starting to come through, we should be able to start branching out a little bit further, not just Nevada and California and places close. We're starting to be able to get out to places like Bobby Mackey's, which we're doing next month, and things like that. So definitely, it's all because of you guys, all the support, the patrons, the donations, the super chats, all of that. I can't thank you enough. Like, seriously, that's the only reason we can do it, because everything is self-funded right now. There's no big network behind us, guys. We probably won't ever do it either. We're going to stay true to ourselves and stay true to you guys, and keep bringing you the content like this that you like, and that you could trust, instead of just being like, oh, you want us to do what? Okay, we'll make something happen for $100 grand. Like, I can't do that. We can't do it like that. But anyways, good night, you guys. We'll see you probably sometime this week when Sean's free. We'll do a little live stream, and if not, go follow us on Instagram and everything. We're gonna be posting a lot of stuff. We film this weekend, because we're going to be like right up next to Lake Tahoe. So it's going to be pretty nice out there, guys. So we're going to get some good B-roll and everything. But yeah, keep in touch, guys. If you need anything, patrick@thehauntedSide.com, shoot me an email. And you're amazing. You guys have a good night.